And the one and only. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
I mean, this
right
guy
here.
just really is not that great at chugging beer, it seems.
Dunzo. Finish it. Come on, Rampage. Finish it. You want 8 here?
Come on, you got this. He's on his knees. My man.
My throat doesn't open. He tried his best, he spit some beer out. I mean, oh my god, it's fine, man.
What's up, fishes? Welcome back to the channel. We're back with another video, and before you guys start twisting your big old fish faces all up in a bunch, just know that I know that intro, it was all Mariano's short film intro, man. But what can I say? I admire the guy. The guy went ahead and inspired me to go buy a drone and put drone footage in my video. So shout out to him. He's a big inspiration, along with Johnnie Vibes as well. I remember one time Johnnie Vibes made a video where he went ahead and transitioned from more cinematic, more drone footage to more poker in his videos. And you know, he asked for feedback, and the bottom line is you're not gonna make everybody happy. That drone stuff is just not for everyone, but nobody's ever happy, right? I mean, so do what makes you happy. That's your homework for the rest of the weekend. Do what makes you happy. And you know what? That's your homework for the rest of your life. Went ahead and chopped it up with Ethan as well from Rampage Poker. And man, my hat goes off to both of these gentlemen, because for them to show up after a big loss, after the biggest loss of their life, to a meetup game with their head held up high and a big old smile and with their party switch flicked to on. That's enough talk about you fuckers. One quick announcement before we get into our poker. This Monday, so Monday, October the 4th, we're gonna be in Las Vegas in the Sahara property in Las Vegas, Nevada. So if you're around there, go on and stop by. We're collaborating with Close to Broke and Happy Face Holdem. Word has it on the street that there's gonna be a lot of other vloggers out there, a lot of people we love and know. So if you guys are out there in Vegas, don't forget to stop by, say hello, have a drink, have a beer. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, that's all I have for now. Let's get into our poker. For this first hand of the night, I'm looking down at Route 66, baby. Hell freaking yeah. The under the gun makes it 10 bucks. The cutoff calls. I call. The small blind calls. The big blind calls. And we go 5 ways to a beautiful flop of ace-6-7 rainbow. We flop bottom set on an ace high board and everybody checks. When action gets around to me, I throw out a little chunky bet of 30 bucks into a pot of about 50 bucks, and our only customers are the big blind and the under the gun. With about 140 bucks in the middle, we go 3 ways to see a 3 of hearts on the turn. Both my opponents check, and I decide to go all in since I only have about 120 bucks, which is less than a pot-sized bet. Our only customer is our opponent under the gun, and we go heads up to see a 10 of hearts on the river. We quickly and confidently turn over our set, and of course we're good. Shout out to Sam, who's the player who lost his hand, but even though he went ahead and lost, he was a good sport about it. He went ahead and chugged a few beers, and he even went ahead and bought a fish poker shirt. Thanks, Sam. Shout out to you, my man.
My man, salud. Welcome to LA.
Any faces? Any faces? For this next hand, the under the gun player has put out a $6 straddle, and once it folds back around to me, I look down at a couple of dimes. I'm on the cutoff and I go on and I make it 25 bucks. Our opponent on the button has different plans, and he goes on and he repops me to $75. I look down at my dimes and I'm just not good enough to fold this. So heads up, we are gonna go to a disgusting slippery flop of ace queen king rainbow. I flop nothing but a gut shot with a dream, and even worse, I'm out of position, and even worse, sir, I don't have the testiculars to fire off a bet here. I check, which is basically me waving the white flag, and I'm forced to fold when my opponent goes on and fires off a bet of 120 bucks. Of course, he never tells me what he had, so I'm sorry. What I meant to say is nice hand, sir. Nice hand. One quick announcement. Guys, if you haven't done so already, do me a solid. Click that subscribe button, man. I'm almost to 2,000 subs. Look at this, almost. Just a few months ago, I was asking for your help as well, asking for subscribe so I can reach 1,000, and now we're doing the same thing for 2,000. So I'm really happy, really blessed. Thank you for everybody who showed love, and yeah, let's get back to our poker. Now we're on the small blind looking down at a couple of cowboys. Now this hand gets a little bit weird when somebody at the table accidentally exposes a card which I think is both a blessing and a curse. Yup, a stupid king gets exposed and I'm not sure what to do. I mean, should I play this passively since I know one of my cowboys is not going to join the party? Or should I still play this aggressively? I decide not to slow play this hand because, I mean, they're still kings. I don't need outs. I'm pretty sure I still have the best hand pre-flop, so I go on and I make it 15 bucks. Our only customer is Charlie in lay position, and we go heads up to see a flop of 3-5 queen. This is such a safe board for my queens, and since I'm first to act, I go on and fire off a c-bet of 25 bucks. Charlie seems a bit uncomfortable. He's moving around in his chair. He's looking down at his cards multiple times, but eventually he goes on and he makes the call, and we go on and we see another 5 on the turn. I fire off 40 bucks, and then Charlie goes on and shows Rampage Poker his cards and proceeds to fold. I really wanted to see what he had, but I wasn't gonna be that guy at the table that's like, hey, show one, show all, motherfucker. Dealer, I want to see his hands. Turn that hand over. Nah, I wasn't gonna do that, but Charlie, if you're watching, let me know what you had in the comment section below, because even Ethan was like, dude, what a fold. So I'm guessing you had something like Queen 10, Queen 9, Queen X-ish. Let me know, damn it. Let me know. Now I'm on the big blind looking down at a beautiful 8-7 of diamonds. The under the gun puts out a $6 straddle, to which the hijack makes it 15. The cutoff calls, I defend on the big blind, which is probably not what I should have done. I probably should have raised this, since not only do I love this hand, but I'm gonna be playing it out of position. Anyways, too late for that. I make the call. The under the gun who straddled also defends, and we go 4 ways to a flop of 6-6-8 with 2 clubs. It checks around to the hijack, who makes a continuation bet of 15 bucks. The cutoff calls, I'm gonna go on and call and proceed with caution, since I did flop top pair, but the board is paired, and the fact that we are still 4 ways, there's a good chance someone's slow playing that stupid 6. The under the gun player calls as well, and we're still 4 ways to a deuce on the turn. It checks to the hijack again, and he continues with his foot on the accelerator by putting out a bet of 45 bucks. The cutoff folds, and if I was good here on the flop with my top pair, then I'm most certainly good here when this brick shaped like a deuce hits on the turn. On my last video, I was in this exact same spot when I flopped top pair on a paired board and ended up losing all my money when my opponent showed an overpair. This time I'm not gonna make the same mistake, as I just make the call and we go heads up to see a 7 on the river. I check my 3 pairs, and my opponent goes on and fires off 125 bucks, and this looks straight up like a value bet. My opponent takes back the 125, lowers his bet, telling me, you know what, I'll make it 40 bucks. Instead, come on, just call. And I know this guy really wants me to call. Even though I have 3 pairs, I'm not gonna pay him off. I go on and I fold. I make the disciplined fold, and he's nice enough to turn over 6-8 for a flopped full house. Holy smokes. We were drawing to 1 out, and I'm just glad we dodged a big bullet. Hell freaking yeah. Blind call for the vlog? Is he gonna blind call? He did a blind call. Blind call? You're not gonna blind call? Oh my God. I'm gonna blind call too. All right, here I go once again, up to no good, enticing and creating action. And in this hand, we have a straddle, we have a double straddle, and we have 3 blind calls. The small blind says, F you guys, I don't want no part of this damn shenanigans, and the big blind agrees as they both fold their hand. Now it's action on the original straddler, and he goes on and he reaches for some chips. He grabs about 50 bucks, he grabs them in his hand, he slides his hand in, and then he retracts his hand back. Now, I know that in some strict games, forward motion is forward motion, but I don't know if this guy legitimately had a good hand, or he just wanted to entice some more blind action. Either way, he goes on and he makes the call. This table wasn't strict, so nobody really cared that he took his bet back. Now we're gonna go on 5 ways to see a flop of Queen 3-9. It's action on the original straddler, and he goes on and he fires off a bet of 30 bucks. Everybody folds except our opponent in middle position. Charlie, he makes the call, and it gets back around to me. For the first time, I look down at my hand and I just can't believe my eyes. For some stupid dumb luck reason, I flopped 2 pairs on this board. Jesus Christ. Of course, I'm not going to be able to just call that. I repop it to 100. Our opponent in the original straddling position. He goes on and he goes all in. Charlie goes all in and just, I'm not going to be able to let this one go. I'm going to go down with the ship on this one. I'm going to be all in as well. I have 2 pair. The poker gods decide to throw us a bone and reward our stupidity with another freaking 9 on the turn. Hell freaking yeah. A king on the river doesn't change anything. Our opponent under the gun shows pocket aces. Jesus Christ. Our opponent Charlie shows queen 9 for a better full house. No! 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 Bro! My man! No!
Thank you.
Hey, right on time.
Oh.
1 minute away.
No!
Everything.
1, 2, go. That's right. That's right. All right, fishes, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We went ahead and bought in for $300 at the main game. We lost it all with that 3-9 hand, which we deserved. It was our fault. We went ahead and switched tables to another table that was equally fun. Man, I had so many drinks on that table. Freaking people taking the beer chugging challenge and just having a great time. Shout out to everybody who was in that last table as well. You guys freaking rock. We were in that table for 200, cashed out for $1.80. So we lost 20 bucks there, minus 300 bucks. It was not a positive session, but that's okay. We had a lot of fun meeting and hanging out with people that we absolutely love. So once again, go on and click that thumbs up button, show some love, that subscribe button, that notification bell, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Peace.